Okay, let's get it. Today I was going over what's going to be most beneficial to me long term. You know, out of all the things I've learned, out of all the things I've been through, what's going to be most beneficial to me long term? You know, it all go back to information. But more than the information is calculating information and applying it to your everyday life. And the more I think about the series of events that's led me to where I'm at today, the more I start to realize it's all math. You know, I'm seeing that math is imperative to get to the next destination that you see fit for your life. You know, where you desire to be, where you see yourself being long term. When you apply the right set of math to get you where you need to go, it'll put you in position smoother. It'll put you in position seamlessly. You know, that's the difference between the people that have it and don't have it. Even if people are doing math unintentionally, you know, sometimes it's just in people's nature to do certain equations better than another. You know, more efficient than someone else. And I'm growing to the point where I personally have a hunger for broadening my math skills. If it was one thing that I'd take from this life as a skill, it would be math. You know, and I'm endeavoring to sharpen my skills when it comes to math, along with other things, but math is number one. It's problem solving. Math is infinite equations, but for you to be able to pick the right equation to fit your situation is what's going to separate you from having and not having. You know, there's certain things that I wanted to obtain before I got to the position I'm in today. You know, some things I've had and some things I have yet to experience. But I'm starting to realize, I'm starting to realize, the better I get at thinking to the foreseeable future, the more I realize that it's just math. You know, if I do this, this is gonna happen. If I do this, that's gonna happen. You know, cause and effect. It has a lot of labels on top of it, but at the end of the day, it's just all math. If you don't do nothing else, sharpen up your math, and that'll get you where you need to go. You know, whatever math you see fit for your life. Learn how to calculate so you can accumulate something that's worth having. God bless y'all.